Greetings, everyone. Today we're diving into the topic of creating variables in Python. Variables in Python are like containers that allow us to store and manipulate data in our programs. They will hold their given content and allow us as programmers to access the content within them at any given moment. Now, let's talk about naming conventions for variables in Python. When naming variables, it's crucial to use descriptive and meaningful names. This helps improve the readability of your code and make it easier for others to include your future self to understand what the variable represents. Additionally, there are a couple of regulations when it comes to variable namings in Python. The entire variable must be in lowercase letters and start with a letter. The variable must be written in snake casing, meaning that any spaces within your variable should be identified by an underscore. Try to avoid using keywords, which we will cover more in depth in future lectures. Now, bad variable naming can lead to several issues. Unclear or ambiguous variable names can decrease the readability of your code, making it challenging to understand its purpose. This can also lead to maintenance challenges and increase the chances of errors creeping to your code. In summary, creating variables in Python is essential for storing and manipulating data. By following naming conventions and avoiding bad variables naming practices, you can ensure that your code remains clean, readable, and maintainable. Great. Now let's take a look at it in practice. So now we can see that we have our exercise here of 1.4. I'm going to go ahead and clear my terminal to ensure that I have a blank working space. Now I have a couple of exercises, and we all should have a couple of exercises that we can practice with to ensure that we fully understand how to apply variable naming convention. In this example, we have assigned an integer to the variable of x. Well, we know an integer is just a number. Assigning a string to a variable of y, we can say hello here. And then assigning a float value, which again, we know it's just a decimal number. Well, now we can see that print statements have been laid out so that we can see it in our terminal. We're going to go ahead and change directory into directory of intro. And then from there, we're going to utilize Python 3 to execute the script of 1.4 dash variables. And we can see that x has been printed with the value of 12, y has been printed with the value of hello, and z has been printed with the value of 12.5. There's a couple of other exercises here that we can take into practice, plus an additional challenge in case you feel like you're ready to dive in a little deeper into Python. So please take the time to complete this exercise before moving on into the next lecture. Thank you so much, everyone.